Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Pomay with my Philadelphia Eagles Los Angeles Rams preview. As you all know, the Eagles advanced to this game with a 22-10 win over the Packers last week, while the Vikings beat the Vikings at State Farm in Glendale, Arizona. Eagles and Rams have already met this year once in the regular season in November at SoFi Stadium in LA. Eagles won 37-20. Saquon Barkley had 255 yards and 2 touchdowns. A.J. Brown over 100 yards and a touchdown. Eagles are the favorites here today at 3 o'clock at Linc Financial Field. This is the Philadelphia Eagles' 6th home game in 7 weeks. And in the last 2 months, the Eagles have only had 1 road game, and that was at Washington. I'm not taking the Rams lightly. The Rams are playing much better football than they did in November. They've won 10 out of their last 13 games, 10-3 in their last 13 games. Head coach Sean McVay is a Super Bowl champion, and Matt Stafford's a Super Bowl champion. So Matt Stafford is playing really well right now. The Rams have a really good team offensively and defensively. The Eagles obviously want to get that passing game going today. So Chris's keys to an Eagle win is to, 1, get off to a good start against LA. You don't want to fall behind 7, 10, 14 nothing to this Rams team and chase them. And number 2, the Eagles are going to run the ball with Saquon Barkley and Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Hurts, but they got to get that passing game going. I know they only had 131 yards against a good Green Bay defense, and they won that game, but for them to beat the Rams today, I feel the passing game has to be more productive. I feel that they need to at least get 200, 225 yards passing. Jalen Hurts does not need to make 300, 400, 500 yards passing, but if they can get 200, 225 in the air, I think that'd be enough to win. I do believe A.J. Brown's going to be an act factor in this game, and I believe the Eagles are going to come out throwing the ball with A.J., Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Grant Katera, Dotson, who they got from the Commanders, and I do believe Saquon Barkley's going to have a good game. Whether it's going to be a factor, it's going to be, I think, 32 degrees in Philadelphia, which is cold for them, and they're expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow, so we'll see how this LA Rams team does on a grass field in cold temperatures, snowy conditions, and 67,000 Eagle fans at Linc Financial Field. And the third key to this game is going to be pressure from the front 4. Matt Stafford's a pure pocket passing quarterback, but if they can pressure Matt Stafford into bad throws, interceptions, turnovers, I think they'll win the game. So strong start, establish the passing game, and the defensive line puts pressure on Matt Stafford. You don't want him having all day to get those open receivers. I feel the Eagles are a better team offensively and defensively, and I see the Eagles winning this game 27-20. I'm going to go Eagles 27, Rams 20. It's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a blowout, 27-20. And I think the X factor for the Eagles today is going to be A.J. Brown. And also keep an eye out for Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott's only 1 for 7 from 50-plus yard field goals this year. He missed an extra point against Green Bay. So I really do believe A.J. Brown's going to be the X factor for the Eagles today. And I think Jake Elliott's going to have a good game today, too. So again, Eagles 27, Rams 20, 3 o'clock on NBC with Mike Tirico and Chris Collingsworth, and then 6:30 tonight, Ravens, Bills on CBS. And as for that game, I got the Ravens winning by 3 points. Originally, I said 34-31, but weather's going to be a factor in Buffalo, so I think it's going to be Baltimore now 20, Buffalo 17, but that game can go either way, and it's going to be a hell of a game. All right, guys, enjoy the NFL games, and as always, go Birds, fly Eagles, fly.